There are numerous functions performed by the Nigerian capital market which can and has helped boost the economy of the country, and these include being a link between investors and savers, encouraging savings, and encouraging investment, among others. The major function of the capital market is to channel the wealth of savers to those who can put it into a productive long-term use. Funds are made available for companies, industries and governments so as to enable them meet their long-term monetary requirements. Record shows that 85% of total corporate tax are from organizations listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Despite the positive feedback from some sectors of the economy, the Nigerian capital market has not been fully able to effectively mobilize capital for the development of some vital sectors in Nigeria's economy. The Deputy Chief Whip of the House of Representatives, Pali Iriase, who stands in for the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, maintains that the Capital Market Forum will engender growth through some legislative actions already taken.
Legislative intervention through public hearings on downward trend of the capital market, unclaimed dividend funds, and effect on the capital market, bonds, securities and private placement, and others. Finally, I wish to reiterate the need for continued collaboration between the organized private sector and relevant committees of the National Assembly in our resolve to ensure meaningful national growth and development. I'm confident that through this initiative, stakeholders in the capital market will be more convinced that the 8th Assembly is committed to helping the subsector meet required standards in contributing to the economy.
Nigeria, as we all know, is a unique entity with its peculiar economic requirements and challenges. We therefore cannot afford for the management of this economy to be linear but multidimensional in approach. Our population is rising at the rate of 2% per annum, and as it goes higher, so must our means to cater to the needs of our people. We have already seen what can befall this economy and country with the 2016 recession, which happened as an aftershock of the declining international crude price at the time, as well as our inadequate preparedness for such an eventuality. In essence, hinging our survival on forces beyond our control is not sustainable. And guarding against this unfortunate event must evolve a robust diversification agenda for the economy. The need to prioritize agriculture and other non-oil sectors cannot be overemphasized.
The Director General of the Debt Management Office represents the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who insists that the current government has, through policies and strategies, pulled the country out of recession through the ERGP, capital investments, tax incentives, and the ease of doing business.
The objective of many of these strategies and initiatives are to attract investors into various sectors of the Nigerian economy with the aim of growing and diversifying the economy, creating jobs, improving the quality of life, and improving revenue and export sources. In this regard, the Nigerian capital market has a significant role, and indeed a very important role, to play in the attainment of these objectives. Financial markets are known to be engines of growth because of the strategic role they play in the flow of funds to businesses and to governments. There's indeed extensive literature on the fact that there's a strong positive correlation between the level of development of the financial system and economic development, for the simple reason that financial markets act as intermediaries between lenders and borrowers. While this correlation is certainly the case for the advanced market economies, The same cannot be said for Nigeria, as our financial system is still evolving. There's, however, room for innovation, increased depth and efficiency of the capital market. And this perhaps represents a very opportune time for these developments, these changes, to begin to occur in anticipation of increased and more sophisticated demand for capital market products. In the expectation that the private sector will take advantage of the business opportunities that have been created by the government through various tax incentives, investments in capital, and also given the diverse resource base of Nigeria, one of which we must not forget to mention is the entrepreneurial capacity of the Nigerian. The demand for capital will certainly increase well beyond the current levels. And that implies that the capital market indeed must step up its activities and grow in order to meet the expectations of the large and sophisticated players who would be requiring its services. While deliberating on big businesses, big investors, I hope that at this forum, some ideas will be generated as to identify creative ways for enabling small and medium businesses access capital, because they play a unique role in our economic environment. They have great potential for growth, job creation, and effective use of our local resources.
In this series, the first one was in 2016, to engage